Okay, most artists in today's society have their limitations. Let's start there. Like all of them. Every artist has its limitations. Whether it be like, it might be the most tremendous rapper. Like Tech Nine is one of the best rappers you'll ever hear rap. 100%. Like you can't listen to somebody else rap and then listen to Tech Nine rap and be like, man, you know, Tech Nine's kind of good at doing that rapping thing. No, dude, like Tech Nine is elite when it comes to rapping. There's a limitation there. He's great at performing. He's great. He can make good music. He can do a lot. He can make metal music. Tech Nine might not have been the greatest example, but what I'm trying to say is like that is his skill. That's his highest skill set. Rap. Such a good rapper. It's incredible. But every once in a while, like I said in the first video that I did of Ren and the Skinner Brothers, every once in a while you get an artist that it's a once in a lifetime artist who knows no limitations. And when I mean no limitations, like you're not going to hear Tech Nine do country. You're not going to hear Tech Nine make a record that sounds like a Bob Marley record. You're not going to hear, you get what I'm saying? There's limitations. Ren has no limitations. That like since these first two songs dropped, I have listened to them 150 times. Literally, like it's just, they're great vibe records. All right, with that being said, I don't want to make some kind of long drawn out intro here, but with all that being said, the music industry, when they hear an artist, when they try to sign an artist, when they do business with an artist, what they try to do is they try to confine this artist into a box. Tech Nine, you're a great rapper. I want you to rap. I don't want you to go outside that box. Just rap. Ren could never be put into one of these boxes. That's first and foremost. Secondly, he's anti-industry at that. And I almost feel like his anti-industry mindset and movement and spirituality even pushes him and pushes his pen, pushes his artists, pushes his visuals into, you got to think like, guys, listen, these records, they I've seen some people that are big Ren fans that are like, these didn't really rock with me. You guys got to understand something, man. It's not even about it rocking with you. Like these projects are starting off as just a blank canvas. And he sees something, he hears something, that's where my mind is blown. It's like, what, dude? Like it blows my mind how creative he really is. And I know that he's got a whole lot of stuff that's rolling out on the heels of this Ren and Skinner Brothers. So I know that we're going to get like a Tales of Vincent or whatever, like one of those super story told records. I know that we're going to get something with Chris Webby. He's been working, and this is the beginning aspect of starting to release a lot of that stuff from what I hear from the Renegades. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all. I know that the Renegades waited a long time on my channel for some of this music to come out. So I'm excited I get to go over this with you guys. Like this is our third new release in 1 week on Thoughts of a Predicate Winner. This is exciting, man. So without further ado, if y'all are ready to get into it, let's do it. Just smash that like button, subscribe button, and join. Help the channel grow. Enough of this intro stuff, bro. Let's get over here and check out what Ren's talking about. 3:13 p.m. See, like even with, honestly, bro, even with the clocks at the beginning of these videos, like I almost feel like he's putting so much story into the visual that like the music doesn't even necessarily need a story. I'm not pushing that away. I'm not pushing away that there's some kind of story involved in all of this. It wouldn't surprise me. But I think visually he's trying to tell you a story with these videos that maybe has something to do with his rollout, maybe has something to do with where he's at artistically. And just one time for the Skinner Brothers too, before we even get any further into this, like I gotta salute them. Like the Renegades told me in the comments, like, nah, bro, like he's on there vocally. Like this isn't just production. This isn't just instrumentation. Like he's on there like with Ren on the record vocally. And I had no idea. So shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for being there for me in that way. I'm not Knox Hill, bro. I don't break this stuff down to a science, right? All right, let's do it.
Can't lie, I want smiling.
Oh, that's him right there. That's Soul Boy right there. It says it on the caption.
I'm back to the wall, no vibes in. I got dinks in my arm, it ain't shining. But we still come through with them top bins.
Turn up the tape and the CD player. Man, not old school, man, are so out there. Machine Gun Murder, say she don't care.
I love the nod to turn up the tape or the CD player, bro. Like, turn it up. But tape or CD player, bro, that's a vibe, right? Like, I used to walk around with my Walkman. Like, I would ride the bus with my Walkman. I would go on trips with my Walkman, a whole booklet of CDs. And if I met another music nerd, I couldn't wait to show you all my CDs, bro. You want to listen to one of my CDs? Here, bro. You can listen to any of my CDs you want to, man. Like, that, so raw, bro. I remember when I first got my first iPod, I structured my entire music library in a way that was like, if somebody goes through my music library, I want them to be like, wow, he has all the best music. And it broke my heart when I realized that people didn't go through your iPod like that. Not like they did your CD booklets.
Yeah, is it true for a day off? Good times, bad times, vertigo. Sometimes high and sometimes low. Eye for an eye, that's blow for blow. Or fall down like diamond.
You know what this kind of reminds me of visually is like, y'all remember that movie The Town that had like Ben Affleck and the dude that plays Hawkeye in Marvel movies? Great movie. One of my favorite movies of all time, bro. Incredible visual. Anyway, this kind of reminds me of that. Like, this dude in a mask that looks like he's about to rob a liquor store just walks in here and he's just like chilling with everybody and everybody's welcoming it. It's like he's accepted amongst the community in this place, and that's the kind of community that you want to be a part of whenever you are who you are, right? You want to, you deal with all the discomforts in the world. So whenever you kind of touch home base and you get in your celebratory moments, you want to be around people and amongst people that you find comfort with. And I think that that's dope. That's a dope visual.
Let me come in. Can't lie, I heard sirens. We had our backs to the wall, no big fighting. Right, left, night on the streets of Brighton. Eye for an eye and the world lose sight time. Urukai Titan, moving with the shadows of the night time. Swinging in the gallows, point an arrow at horizon. Pull back, shooting at the moon, that's a nightcap. Live forever, suffocate. Turn up the tape and the CD player. Man, not old school, man, are so out there. Machine Gun Murder, say she don't care. Yeah, is it true for a day off? Good.
This is just hard. I don't know how, like, there's nothing, like, all right, for those of you that are new to my channel, what's up? Welcome. I am the type of reactor that's going to talk about the feels, right? Like, how does it make you feel, right? So if there's like real, like, or if we're in battle mode, if I'm like covering a battle, like the Kendrick versus Drake or A-Cal versus Upchurch, if I cover like a battle, I'll break down lyrics for you. But I think that that's less important than looking at the grand scope, like the big picture is like, because an artist wants you to feel, right? They're selling you an art. They're painting a picture for you because they ultimately want to make you feel, right? I mean, the last thing I would want to do as an artist is like paint you a picture and you don't feel anything about it. You just look at it and you're like, I mean, the lines are cool. You know, I think that the way that the lines connect that's cool, but I don't really feel anything. That's not what you want to do as a musician. You want them to feel. And sometimes the way that you connect those lines can help with the feel aspect of it. But I think the further we get down our timeline, I just think that lyricality is less important than the feels. So I'm going to always talk about the way something feels. I'm always going to talk about like the introspection of it. And I'm always gonna like, and you need lyrics to deliver that. Don't get me wrong. I'm a big fan of lyrics. I'm a big fan of bars. But the bars and the lyrics need to make me feel, right? Ren and the Skinner brothers on this one are like, they make you feel without even caring about what the lyrics are saying. Do y'all understand what I'm trying to say? Do y'all understand what I'm saying here? Let me know in the comments if you understand what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is like, this is a package deal. This isn't, oh, you put me in a box. So, you know what I'm saying? Like none of the boxes, none of the music industry shenanigans, none of the games. Here's this whole package, and this package is going to make you feel. It's not just about the lyrics. It's not just about the instrumentation. It's not just about the visuals. It's about all of it is one. Nice. Nice.
Times bad, times vertigo. Sometimes high and sometimes low. Eye for an eye, that's blow for blow.
Listen to the way the beat breaks down, dude. That's nuts. And remember what I told you guys, like this started off as a blank canvas. It's incredible.
Yeah, feel that part. Man, I wanna skank a bit. Every day I wanna feel that trip. I got the loot in my pocket, no man, you know why. I get the police on my back, and man, you know why. I got the feeling in my bones and in my head. I think I'll take a trip to California. Say I didn't want ya. Sunshine beaming, depression and torture. Couldn't care what you say though. I'm so stone age, call me Fred Flintstone. Bang, rock, pop, and a little indie.
Oh no. Is that gonna be Buddy behind him that he was fighting in the first video?
Pull up. Wait, let's go from the top, man.
Or is this just a picture to paint like, hey, wow, somebody else is over here in this same building. It's like in the same walls, under the same roof. One person can be literally losing their minds, pissed off, living in angst, living in agony, dealing with the stresses and the anxieties of the world, not knowing how to handle it, just letting all of their emotions go. And on the other end, just right around or literally right behind him, here's somebody that's about to get a game of pool going who might also be dealing with those same circumstances and might be dealing with the hard life of it all. But it's cool, dog. Like I think that that's cool because it also paints this picture and insinuates that you're never going to understand why people think, act, and do what they do, think the way they think, or act the way they act. You're never going to get it. You're never going to comprehend it fully. So maybe it's better to just respect that person in hopes that they respect you too. Maybe that's the best way.
Like James Brown, you get me? Can't lie, I weren't smiling. Had my back to the wall, no vibes in. I got dinks in my armor, it ain't shining. But we still come through with them top bins. Yeah.
Good times, bad times, vertigo. Sometimes high and sometimes low. Eye for an eye, that's blow for blow. All fall.
My man, Zach, right? That was a really bad break, bro. That was a real bad break. Yeah. Y'all need to just re-rack them balls up and go one more time. Yeah, Ren's like, give me that, dog. Just let me have it, dude. It's okay. I like this. To be continued. We got another one coming. I like this. This is art, visual art, music art, of course. This being sold to you as a package deal. I almost like, even though I've listened to those first two songs, and I will listen to this one too. Like I listened to those first two songs in the gym earlier this morning. It's just good music, bro. It's like it gets your spirit going, it gets you jumping. And even though I respect it in that way, and I like it in that way, I gotta admit, man, to see it in the deal of the package that it's coming in is what makes it superior to most of the other art forms that are coming out right now. You understand? In conclusion, I would like to talk about what gets lost a lot of times in the discussions of music is the sound. We always talk about the lyrics. We always talk about the bars. We always talk about song structure. We always talk about pockets. We always talk about flows. We always talk about deliveries. We even talk about the videography a lot. We're always going to talk about production. But what people rarely seem to speak on is sound. What is this like sonically? And to me, Ren and the Skinner brothers are taking all of these sounds that shouldn't work well together, putting them in a blender and making you this musical smoothie that just touches your heart and touches your soul because it does blend perfectly. I mean, where are all my smoothie people out there, right? Like, you might go to Smoothie King one day and get the strawberry banana with peanut butter. And man, it's all right. You know what I mean? It's like, that was pretty good. Hit the spot. You might go back the next day. It's like, yeah, it hit the spot. Then you might go back the next day and it's just inconsistent. And it's like, I didn't really, it wasn't that great this time, but maybe it'll hit the spot again tomorrow. And then you go back the next day and it's just like the greatest thing you've ever had because it was made with some soul, made with a little bit of rhythm sauce. And that's what I feel like this is. I feel like this is that, like, especially as a reactor, going through all these different music videos and listening to all this different music. And it's like, wow, that was really good. That was pretty good. I like that. That hit the spot. It's pretty good. It's like, I'm not really feeling that one. I don't even know if I want to react to that one. And then boom. It's like medicine for your soul because it's just this perfectly blended sound of madness. And I think that's kind of what we expect in society today, right? We expect in society for this madness. We pray for it. At least we pray to God that with all this madness that's going on, that somehow God can maneuver it into this perfect blend of chef's kiss. I mean, I pray for that. I'm a follower of Jesus. I know that everything can, I know that all roads and all rhythms can ultimately lead to God's greater good. I know that God tells me that his plan is to lead us to his greater plan of what, like, it'll always be for our greater good, even when we got to go through the trials and the tribulations. So it's almost like we can relate to just that aspect because out here in the world, it's a nut house. It's madness everywhere. And everybody has these different opinions and nobody can seem to get along about anything. And it's like, I don't even want to hear you talk. If you disagree with me about something else, like if you disagree with me about Ren, I don't even want to hear you talk about Eminem. It's like, well, those are two totally different subjects. It doesn't matter. I don't want nothing to do with you. It's a madhouse. It's a madhouse out here. And this is what it sounds like when all forms of madness go into a blender and come out perfect. It's relatable in that way. So shout out to Ren and the Skinner brothers. This is definitely a different take on the music, I'm sure, than what most reactors are putting out there. But I just wanted to give my 2 cents on it. That's really what I feel when I see this, when I hear this, when I receive it as a package deal. I just want you guys to know, like, I'm really rocking with this and I really love it because it's so different. It's not like anything else in the world. It doesn't sound like anything else in the world. And it sounds like it wasn't meant. It sounds like it shouldn't have been good with all these different sounds and all of these different tones and all of these, like, you're rapping, you're harmonizing, you sound like, it's just so many different pockets of genres that shouldn't make sense together, but when blended together, it's perfection. So shout out to Ren and the Skinner brothers. I love this record too. I love all 3 of them. All right, guys, let me know in the comments what you're most looking forward to with this Ren rollout. I need my renegades to show up in the comments. Just let me know what you're most looking forward to with this rollout. And hey guys, make sure to click on this video right here that YouTube is about to recommend to you. I don't know if they're going to nail it. I don't know if they completely missed the mark, but based off of your algorithm, they're recommending you this right here. So make sure to click on it, and I will see you guys on the next one. All right. Peace.